What if the difference between living to 75 and living to 85 was not genetics, not money, and not luck, but a handful of small things you could start doing today? Not dramatic overhauls, not expensive supplements. Tiny habits, each backed by research, each taking less than 10 minutes, that quietly add years to your life. Over the next few minutes, you are going to walk through 12 of them. And by the end, you will see how small, repeated choices compound into a fundamentally different outcome. The first habit is the simplest one you are probably already doing wrong. Drink a glass of water before you do anything else in the morning. After 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. Your blood is thicker, your organs are working harder, and your brain is running on fumes. Studies show that even mild dehydration impairs concentration, increases fatigue, and elevates cortisol. A single glass of water within the first 10 minutes of waking rehydrates your system, kickstarts metabolism, and gives your kidneys a head start on clearing overnight waste. It costs nothing, takes 30 seconds, and the cumulative effect over decades is measurable. The second habit is morning sunlight. Within the first 30 minutes of waking, get outside and let natural light hit your eyes. This is not about vitamin D. It is about your circadian rhythm. Morning light triggers a cortisol pulse that sets your energy curve for the day, and it primes melatonin release 12 to 14 hours later, which means better sleep that night. Research from Stanford neuroscientist Andrew Huberman shows that just 5 to 10 minutes of outdoor light exposure, even on a cloudy day, is enough to anchor your entire sleep-wake cycle. People who do this consistently report falling asleep faster, sleeping deeper, and waking up more alert. The third habit is grounding, literally putting your bare feet on the earth. It sounds fringe, but the research is catching up. A 2023 review in the journal Environmental Research found that direct skin-to-earth contact reduces cortisol levels, decreases inflammation markers, and improves heart rate variability. The proposed mechanism is simple. The Earth's surface carries a negative electrical charge, and direct contact allows free electrons to flow into the body, acting as antioxidants. You do not need a special mat. 30 minutes of barefoot walking on grass, sand, or soil a few times a week is enough. It also happens to be a form of low-intensity exercise, which brings us to the next habit. The fourth habit is a 10-minute walk after every meal. This is one of the most underrated longevity tools available. A 2022 study in sports medicine found that walking for just 10 minutes after eating reduces blood sugar spikes by up to 30% compared to sitting. The mechanism is straightforward. Your muscles pull glucose directly from the blood without needing insulin as hard, which flattens the post-meal curve. Over time, this reduces insulin resistance, lowers type 2 diabetes risk, and keeps your energy stable through the afternoon. It is not a workout. It is a walk. And the compounding effect on metabolic health is enormous. The fifth habit is chewing your food thoroughly. We live in an era of smoothies, protein bars, and fast meals eaten in 5 minutes. But digestion starts in the mouth. Saliva contains amylase, an enzyme that begins breaking down starches before food even reaches your stomach. Studies show that people who chew each bite 20 to 30 times absorb more nutrients, experience less bloating, and report feeling full sooner, which naturally reduces overeating. A Japanese study followed participants who practiced slow chewing for 12 weeks and found measurable reductions in body weight and waist circumference, with no other dietary changes. Chewing is free, invisible, and profoundly effective. The sixth habit is eating your carbs last. This one is counterintuitive because most people start meals with bread, rice, or pasta. But a study from the Weizmann Institute of Science found that eating vegetables and protein before carbohydrates reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes by 73%. The reason is simple. Fiber and protein slow gastric emptying, so when the carbs finally arrive, they are absorbed gradually instead of flooding the bloodstream. This single ordering change, salad first, then protein, then starch, can dramatically improve glucose control without changing what you eat, only when you eat it. The seventh habit is the 20-20-20 rule for your eyes. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This is not just eye care advice. It is brain care advice. Digital eye strain causes headaches, blurred vision, and fatigue, all of which degrade focus and increase cortisol. The American Academy of Ophthalmology recommends this pattern specifically because it relaxes the ciliary muscle inside the eye, which contracts during close-up screen work. Over a lifetime of screen use, this tiny pause reduces the risk of chronic eye strain and keeps your visual system functioning longer. The eighth habit is cold exposure. 1 to 3 minutes of cold water at the end of your shower, or a brief outdoor walk in cold weather, triggers a cascade of benefits. Cold exposure increases norepinephrine by up to 500%, which improves focus, mood, and energy. It activates brown adipose tissue, which burns calories to generate heat, and it trains your stress response system, improving heart rate variability over time. A 2022 Dutch study found that people who ended their showers with 30 to 90 seconds of cold water took 29% fewer sick days from work. The habit is uncomfortable for about 30 seconds. The benefits last all day. The ninth habit is mouth taping during sleep. This is gaining traction in sleep medicine. Nasal breathing during sleep produces nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels, improves oxygen delivery, and reduces blood pressure. Mouth breathing, by contrast, dries out the throat, disrupts sleep architecture, and is linked to higher rates of sleep apnea. A simple piece of surgical tape over the lips, enough to keep the mouth closed but not to block airflow in an emergency, encourages the body to breathe through the nose all night. Studies show improved sleep quality, reduced snoring, and better morning alertness within the first week. The 10th habit is eating carbs last at dinner. Specifically, evening insulin sensitivity is lower than morning sensitivity, which means carbs eaten at night are more likely to be stored as fat and to disrupt sleep. A study in the journal Obesity found that participants who ate their largest carbohydrate portion at lunch, not dinner, lost significantly more weight over 12 weeks, even though total calories were identical. Moving your starch to an earlier meal and keeping dinner protein and vegetable focus stabilizes overnight blood sugar and improves deep sleep duration. The 11th habit is a 2-minute gratitude practice before bed. This is not self-help fluff. A study from UC Davis found that participants who wrote down 3 things they were grateful for each night for 21 days reported sleeping 17 minutes longer per night and felt more optimistic the following day. The mechanism appears to be neurological. Gratitude activates the prefrontal cortex and reduces activity in the amygdala, which lowers cortisol and quiets the rumination that keeps people awake. 2 minutes, a pen, and a scrap of paper. That is all it takes to measurably improve your sleep within 3 weeks. The 12th and final habit is the evening phone curfew. 30 minutes before bed, put your phone in another room. The blue light is only part of the problem. The real issue is dopamine. Every notification, every scroll, every short video triggers a small dopamine release that activates your brain's alerting system. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that screen use within 30 minutes of sleep delays melatonin release by an average of 90 minutes and reduces deep sleep by 20%. 30 minutes without a phone is the cheapest, most effective sleep intervention that almost nobody does. And over a lifetime, the cumulative effect on sleep quality, which affects memory, immunity, metabolism, and mood, is enormous. 12 habits. None of them require a gym membership, a supplement stack, or a complete lifestyle overhaul. A glass of water, sunlight on your face, barefoot time on grass, a short walk after meals, slower chewing, smarter food order, a screen pause, cold water, nasal breathing, evening carb timing, a gratitude note, and a phone curfew. Each one is small. Each one is backed by research. And each one, repeated daily, compounds over years into something that looks like extra life. The question is not whether these work. The research is clear. The question is whether you will start with one tonight and see what changes. If this gave you even one habit you want to try, drop it in the comments. Tell us which one you are starting with first. Like and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Then hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the next breakdown.